them. And welcome. It's Catherine Reed here with your Brain on Yoga, Thursday, February 19. We're halfway through. So I'd like to start with a mudra. This mudra activates the body's self-healing power, strengthens the immune system, benefits the hair and bones, improves memory, and increases spiritual devotion. So I thought this one would be appropriate while we're studying spiritual fitness, that third pillar, or is it the fourth pillar? It's the fourth pillar. All right, warm up our hands. Shanmukha mudra, it's called. So these mudras, some of them have very strong effects on the body. Some of them it's more subtle. You might not notice anything because it's traditionally recommended to hold the mudra for 5 to 30 minutes, right? These are from a time when people had a lot more time to do things like that. And I'm introducing you to these mudras so that if you find one that really resonates, you know, your body and your whole system goes, oh, that feels amazing. Then you can go to the recording and review it, and then you could do it for longer if it's calling to you. Shanmukha. Okay, so how it looks. Thumb tips are together, index fingers are together, middle fingers are together, ring fingers are together, and the pinkies are not. So the pinky fingers are hovering in midair, yeah? Everybody's waving their pinkies, okay. And then you're going to place the mudra in front of your solar plexus, which would be your third chakra. That's a yellow chakra, that's your will, your power, your self-esteem, what gets things done. That's your third chakra. And relax your shoulders, settle into your breath, holding it in front of your sort of upper belly area. Receive a deep breath. Nice long exhale through your nose. And then bring your hands together, gathering your attention at your heart center, touching your thumbs to your chest. Drop your gaze to your fingertips. And if you'd like, you can say to yourself, I am here. And then release your hands to your lap, rub your quadriceps, just to limber up the fingers and hands a little bit more. Give your arms a shake if that feels good. And then cross your wrists on top of your upper chest, placing your hands on your shoulders or maybe your upper arms, whatever's comfy. Notice which wrist is on top because we're going to be alternating them. So in this position, you're going to let your chin come down towards your chest a little bit and let your back round a little bit. Then open your hands, open your arms into cactus arms. chest broadening, shoulders, shoulder blades coming towards the spine a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale, put the opposite wrist on top, hands on your shoulders or arms, chin down, round your back a little bit. Breathing in as you open the arms, cactus arms. And you're going to exhale. Oh, remember which wrist was on top. Every time we're going to alternate which one was on top. Round your back, breathe in, open, and breathe out as you close. So come into your own pace, so it works with your breathing. When your arms open, you're inhaling. When you curl your back, you're exhaling. And do one more in your own time and then come to a pause. Receive a deep breath. Let it go with a sigh. Hands resting in your lap now. Now make loose fists and circle your wrists. Other direction. And then with your fists still engaged, take your arms out in a T and open your palms. So your palms are facing the ceiling. Stretch your fingers. Straighten your arms as much as you can. Breathing in. On the exhale, make fists. This time, squeeze your fists. Bring your fists towards your shoulders. Inhale, extend, open your fingers. Straighten your arms as much as they are willing to straighten. Exhale, engage your muscles like you're showing off your biceps in grade 5. That's what I remember doing in grade 5, at least the boys were. So you're going in your own pace, inhaling when your arms extend. Exhale when they squeeze in. One more like that. And then rest your hands in your lap. Let's come into a forward fold. So rest your forearms on your thighs, lean forward, relax your back, release your neck. The weight of your upper body is being held by your arms that are resting on your thighs. Begin to bring your head forward, lift your chest away from your thighs, push yourself up. And then just rock back and forth from one sitting bone to the other. Rocking back to center. I'd like you to turn, like make a kitty corner turn to your right. Now, depending on the kind of chair you're sitting on, I can't do it in this, the back is too high, but if you have a chair back where you can, it's at your waist height or something, and you can put your forearm on the back of the chair, do so. Otherwise, you could do this, put your right forearm behind your back, because we're doing a little twist here. You might need to adjust your placement on the chair here. So your right forearm is behind your back. Your left hand comes over to your right leg. And gaze towards your right. Turning your belly and your ribs, chest a little bit towards your right. And then for one inhale, look as far to your right as you can with your eyes. And exhale. Let your eyes close and rest for one breath. Lift up your left arm. You're going to draw an arc, like a rainbow, with your left arm to bring it back to a more neutral position. Unwind your right arm from wherever it was. And breathe here. Then we're going to come to the other side. Your left arm is either resting on your chair back, or maybe your left hand is on your waist, or place the forearm behind your back. Whichever one of those works for the chair you're on. Right arm is going to draw that arc, so it's going to go around in a semicircle and bring it over to your left leg. Slowly start to turn your ribs and your chest towards your left. Let your shoulders move a little to your left. Really be mindful here that it's a slow exploration of this twist. Let your head turn as well. Inhale and gaze with your eyes. Just your eyes are moving. Gaze to the left as far as you can. And exhale. And close your eyes. You can open them again. The right arm is going to draw the arc back to a more neutral place. And the left arm unwinds from wherever you had it. Nice. One reminder about twists in yoga, they can have a dramatic effect on the internal organs. So if you're just getting over the flu or something, stomach flu, and maybe you had diarrhea with it, twists can aggravate it. So just be aware that twists definitely stir up things in our internal organs. Okay, let's wake up the legs here, paddle the feet. And if you can reach, hug one knee in towards your chest. If you can't reach, just skip this one. And change sides. If that felt good, do it again on both sides. And then rock your feet from the balls of the feet and then heels down, toes up. Toes down, heels up, heels down, toes up. So your feet are rocking like this. This is really good to strengthen this muscle that runs alongside your shin bone, your tibia. And that's one of the stabilizer muscles for your knee joint. And then we're going to place the feet back down on the floor. Put your palms on your forearms. Keep your torso still, moving your arms slowly to one side, back to center, other side. So this is quite a deep stretch for some of the muscles in around your shoulder and in your back. So be mindful here if you don't normally do movements like this very much. Just keep it slow, comfortable. When you're back in center, pause, lift the arms, inhale, let them come down on the exhale. Two. And then one more time after that. Pause, notice which arm is on top, Let your shoulders relax for a minute, but keep your hands on top of your arms. I'm just going to relax the shoulders. Maybe do a little wiggle side to side. And then switch the position of your hands. And now we're going to draw three circles. Inhaling when the arms come up. Exhaling when they come down. Keep your torso fairly still. We want to really localize the movement in the arms. After the third one, pause and change direction. Exploring your range that's comfortable for your body, modifying anything you need to do so that you're at ease, and pausing again, shaking out your arms. Alrighty, so cross your right leg over your left. So maybe it's just your ankles that you're crossing. Maybe crossing at the knees doesn't work for you. Whatever you're crossing, I want you to squeeze the legs together. Like somebody's put a loonie in between your knees, and you can't let that loonie fall. So you're squeezing your legs together with the right leg on top of the left, and then unwind, and other side. Crossing and squeezing, using your thigh muscles big time here. You might squeeze and then release, squeeze and then release, unwinding. And then let's do just maybe 6 pop-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then take your arms out in a T. Give yourself a hug. Oh, actually, you know what I want you to do is put your left arm on top. Your left arm on top. Your left arm on top. Yep. And now you're going to cross your right ankle over your left, or cross your legs at the knee, whatever works for you, but the right one's on top. And then you can either keep your hands on your body like that, or you can bring the backs of your hands together or towards each other. This is seated eagle pose. And slowly unwind your arms, open them, slowly unwind your legs, inhale, reach your arms, open your fingers. Exhale your hands to your lap. Feet are on the floor. And then take your arms out in a T. Your right arm is going to be on top. Give yourself a hug. Right arm on top. Your right arm on top. It should feel funny. It'll feel different because we can tend to want to do the same thing. And then your left leg is going over top of your right, or your ankle. And you can leave your hands where they are, or you can bring the backs of the hands towards each other, or maybe you make up something, like you're doing semaphore. Make up something that works. Might not look like what I'm doing. Great variations. I love it. And then take your arms out in a T. Slowly unwind your legs. Inhale, reach your fingers, stretch your arms. Exhale, hands to the lap. And come down into a forward fold again. Stretch out those back muscles. Release the back muscles. Begin to lift your head. Peel your chest away from your thighs, so you're creating more of a flat back, and then push yourself up. Alrighty. It's Kirtan Kriya time. Yay, Santa's going, yay, Kirtan Kriya. So remembering white light coming in the crown of your head, going right down into the middle of your head, and then out the third eye. So you might see that as a beam of light. You might see it as, you feel it as energy. Doesn't really matter, whatever appeals to your imagination. And maybe it happens in a right angle, or maybe it's a whoosh. And it's going to be, if you can, in time with your fingers. If you can, whoosh, whoosh, because we do our fingers about once every second. Okay, I'm going to turn on the timer. Our starting bell will be in about 10 seconds. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Whisper, sa, ta, na, ma, 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 na, and into silence. White light, whoosh, 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 whoosh. And you might still hear the chant inside your head, or even just the notes. And whisper, sa, ta, na, ma, 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 ta, na, ma, sa, ta, chanting Satanama, 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 Satanama. Ta, nama, and finish up. And take your hands up the midline of your body. Inhale. Exhale the arms out and down. Pausing, breathing. Today's quote is from Meister Eckhart. If the only prayer you said in your whole life was, "Thank you," that would suffice.